So I'm hoping I'm able to get some sleep tonight and we don't have a bunch of cats trying to climb gates. But also because it is so... Do you look? He just slid that box right out.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals.
It is 12:30 a.m. and we have a new experiment tonight. So the gates have been moved to a brand new location. They are now in the doorway between the kitchen and the hall. And it's really weird how I have to put these gates up because there's the trim on the bottom here. So because of this trim, I can't put the gates low like I normally would. And the trim is fairly high, so these gates have to go on top of the trim. And if I only put the door gates in, then there's too much room on the bottom, and I know Boo can, slide under, or Simba can slide under. So I have these tension gates, like I did in Boo's door and the other door. I have the 3 of them, but because there's such a large space on the bottom, I put the other white gate on the other side. But again, there's a gap there. I would say there's like, I don't know if you guys could see that, but between the white gate and then like these other gates, there's a few inches. So I'm feeling like if Simba jumps on top of like this gate or this gate, and if he tries to climb it, and if he slides down, he might actually be able to slide himself in between the white gate and the other gates. Or Boo might try to get under this bottom gate and then knock the other gate. So I put this box on the bottom, this wheatgrass growing kit. It's a fairly heavy box, and it's like a perfect size to fit right under the gate. But there's a little bit left over here, so I just put a box of greeting cards. So right now Simba's on the other side of the gates, and Stella was there like a minute ago. She's still there somewhere. Yeah, she's a few feet away. And so this is going to be an experiment. They're both sizing up the gates right now. Boo's sizing up the gates and Simba's sizing up the gates, and they both look like they want to climb it. Do you see Simba sticking his paw all the way through? So I'm hoping I'm able to get some sleep tonight and we don't have a bunch of cats trying to climb gates. But also because it is so... Do you look? He just slid that box right out. Okay, I just moved out that box of cards, which Boo was able to move, and I put in a very, very heavy CD box set. So, he's not going to be able to get under these gates. If he moves that box set, this cat is way stronger than we think. He might actually move that. I need to look for something smaller and heavier. 8:30 a.m. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. Boo slept on bed all night. I guess he missed me when I was away. And then when I came back, he was in his room because the other cats were on free roam. And then last night, he had free roam. Good morning, Stella. Hello. How are you? Hi, Stella. I got these slippers for Christmas. Aren't they cute? They're black cats. I thought Stella might like them. Good morning, Splash. Splash loves sitting on top of the cat tower and looking out of the window. He loves it. Hello, Splash. So since I will be using these feeders again tomorrow, most likely, I have kept them running. I usually unprogram them when I'm done using them, but I will have to reprogram them tomorrow, so I'm just going to keep them active. So what I've done is I've put about a half of a tablespoon of dry food in each feeder compartment. So at 7 a.m. today, all 3 of these dispensed a half tablespoon of the dry food, and then tonight at 7 p.m. they will also dispense a half tablespoon of dry food. So that'll be the servings of dry food for the cats, well, partial serving, and it keeps the feeders active, and then it trains the cats that when they hear the noise that food is going to be dispensed, and it's not just going to dispense an empty compartment. So let's check on this one actually, because it's empty. Did they eat it all, or did it not dispense properly? Okay, that dispensed properly. They just ate it all. Hello, Stella, are you hungry? Would you like breakfast? So Simba has decided that he doesn't want to eat his food. Instead, he wants to look out the window. That is more important to him than eating his food. So I guess he's not hungry. 11:10 a.m. It's about 13 degrees out. I'm just about to go outside and give Hydrox his food. He's getting a little more than half a can of the Nature's Variety Pride Champs chicken recipe. He's also getting some fresh water. There's Hydrox. He just came out of his warm shelter. And I'm really curious to see what that thermometer says, like what the temperature is there, because it's getting some sun and stuff. But I'm not going to scare him, so. And there's Hydrox. He's eating his food. It is now 12:11 p.m. I wanted to go outside because I need to get some stuff done, but there's Hydrox. He's still at the feeder. I don't think he's been there for an hour, but I got sidetracked getting other work done inside, and yeah, I don't want to go out and disturb him. I'd rather he eat. It's about 12:30 p.m. and the thermometer on Hydrox's little house is at about 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is a bit warmer than 16 degrees. I just moved the little sunroom over for Hydrox, so we'll see how well this works and if it brings some additional heat to that little area under there. This is where the sunroom was all last winter. It was just like this, except there are some additional rugs underneath it. I'll see if I could find any in the garage. I just put that little striped mat under there. So we'll see how Hydrox likes this. It is 6:57 p.m. I just give Hydrox some wet food and some fresh water in the heated kitty cafe feeder. It is about 8 degrees out right now. So these heated feeders work really, really well to keep the food from freezing and to keep the water from freezing. So that's great. Because without this, everything would be frozen outside. All the water's frozen and the food would be frozen. Now there is dry food in the automatic feeder. Look, Hydrox is happy. His tail's up, he's stretching. Happy boy. So as I was saying, there is dry food in the automatic feeder, and it should dispense without any problems all winter. That's what it did last year. It had absolutely no problems dispensing the food all winter. So hopefully it's working well. I don't know where Hydrox is going. Maybe he's gonna go take a poop somewhere. I just heard Boo's automatic feeder go off, so it should have dispensed him some dry food. He's in training mode with that automatic feeder, so it's just dispensing like half a tablespoon of dry food every time it goes off, just to teach him how to look for food in it and then eat food from it. I'm shooting this through the gates in his door, so that's why it's hard to see him. But he's eating the food out of it, so mission accomplished there. The downstairs feeders also dispensed dry food, and the cats have not eaten it. They were more interested in their wet food. And this is what they're getting for dinner. It's their standard dinner, the Primal Raw Turkey Nuggets with a quarter cup each of the Nature's Riding Instinct Raw Chicken Bites. And I've added some water to it today. Come on, guys. We're gonna eat. Who's hungry? Guys hungry? Wanna eat? Let's eat.